Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Sad day. Happy Flint and Steel Saturday, everyone. Let's get on to it. Thought I'd do a little bit different today. I haven't prepared anything, so just in case anyone wanted to see the behind the scenes a little bit more, I'm not going to do the whole thing. Showing you how easy this stuff is. This is my palm husk. I've got a bigger bag inside, but this is just the little bag I use for now that's all debris in the bottom there, but I just get a little bit at a time and basically just put it in there as a nest, and that's the extent of the preparation for my spider. Just to get it in there, I put a thick enough bed in there so that it doesn't blow through. I do get some blow through quite often if I go a bit too hard. Make everything look pretty, just so that everyone knows what's going on. Always bring out my gear. My ember tongs, don't often use them, but I like to have them with me at all times when I'm doing flint and steel, and my beard saber. This is one of the most important things in your fire kit. People think they're a gimmick, but it concentrates the air where you want it. You don't have to blow very hard, but big into little. It's like a force multiplier for air, and it gets it directed, targeted, and they are fantastic piece of kit. Once you start using them and learning how to use them, you don't have to blow very hard, but if you do, you'll find you get a little jet of air. It's exactly where you want them. This is why I use them all the time. They're fantastic. Okay, what am I going to use today? Let's go with this one. GoodForge Twisted Viking or Celtic. They had in both eras, because they did do a lot of trading and warring, raiding. I don't know if there was much warring going on. I think it was more raiding and trading. It's got the twists, really nice. This is his standard version, which is a little bit smaller. They tended to like a lot smaller strikers. Not a lot of steel around, so their steel went towards making weapons. So yeah, for making high carbon steel, they didn't want to waste it on fire making. Although fire was very, very important, and making strikers would have been right up there with making weapons. They preferred a little making smaller strikers, so hence they made smaller strikers to save on steel. But that's why they made smaller strikers, as far as I think. This is all conjecture, so we don't have time machines. I don't think they wrote a lot of this stuff down. I can't find it anyway. So yeah, but anyway, Twisted Viking or Celtic. So yeah, back in that all around the European areas. So yeah, I'm having troubles because I'm getting a lot of grief online about when I start naming things. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit ambiguous about saying things. So yeah, nice thick strike face, but he's very consistent, 3.4 to 3.7 to 4 mil thick strike face. Pick that stone. I don't think I've used that one before. Always sends nice size stones. Just get that out of the way. It's a beautiful piece of stone. Still got the cortex on it. That's a fantastic, nice. That actually looks like English stone. I'm going to use dried polypores, Birch polypore from New Zealand. I won't even butcher that botanical name. This is being treated with potassium nitrate, because Jason treats all his polypores, as far as I know, with potassium nitrate. He has the ability to do that, which is fine. Love it. It's quite a large piece. I don't know if I'll need all that, but I've got a fair bit. Don't really need a big bit, but oh yeah, we'll just go with that. Burns fairly hot. I think we might have to rough this up. I know, it's fairly rough on the edges there. It's just sometimes this does take a little bit to get going. We'll see how we go. I might have to rough it up. Just to get the fuzzies. They pick an ember up a lot easier. See the nice fuzzies there then? I did say that's a beautiful stone, and it is, but it's a little bit problematic. Oh, there we go. See how it's popping and sizzling? That's because it is nitrated. Just had to find out where it was. Hopefully it's touching. Definitely getting hot. There we go, it's getting hotter. I only need about half of it. You can still see it there, but it's all right. It's all good. Now, if I had that in a proper bundle, I'd just keep feeding it oxygen and it would catch. Burns off. It's all burned off now. But you get the idea. As Jason mentioned too, I do prefer these ones with the mouthpiece on them. They're just a lot nicer to use. Quite hard to get, and I found a couple on Etsy, but they're quite expensive. They're $20 each. I won't pay that for them. They're only worth a couple of dollars each. Twisted Viking or Twisted Celtic. I'm not exactly sure what era it came from, but that's what I'm calling it. From GoodForge, on supplied stone. It's a beautiful piece of rock, actually. Beautiful translucent. Flint, using Birch polypore. There's the botanical name in Latin. Nitrated. You can tell by the way it burned. Use another little piece. Sorry, this is going to be a bit longer. You just have to fluff it up. Just get those fuzzies. Put it just on the edge, just so you can drive sparks into the fuzzies. I nearly went then. You can see, you can smell it too, but see the way it's popping and fizzing on the edge there? You can tell it's been nitrated. And I can smell the nitrated. And the way it goes. And that just turns into a big ember. And that's what gets it going. It's very similar to amadou. It's just another variation on amadou. But it's early enough here, no one can smell it. Because my neighbours hate the smell of potassium nitrated stuff, so don't use it very often. I only use it when people are away, going off at work. I love the smell of it, but others don't. Anyway, a little bit of a behind the scenes, bit of my process, me a bit of rambling. Just showing how I use my spider, what you have to do with working with different tinders. I like using all the different variations of tinders. Once you get to use each of the different tinders, you equip your toolbox with a little bit of knowledge, and you're always carrying that knowledge with you, so you can use just about anything, and that allows you to be versatile in your fire making. So that's my biggest takeaway from this sort of thing. People say, oh, why do you use stuff that you probably never find here in Australia? Well, I can use this sort of stuff. I don't think I'll ever find birch here in Brisbane, but I know how to use it, and then I can adapt that to stuff I can find here in Brisbane. So yeah, that's my thought process. So yeah. Anyway, happy Flint and Steel Saturday, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks for watching.